Just mind the stone. We're gonna place here my hatchet, and we're gonna start getting a little bit of stones, please. Oh my goodness, the noise that we are getting here is insane. Dude, another wave of Zamzams is gonna spawn. Hey, yo, guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome back to Last Stand of Survival. So I was thinking that, hey, you know what? We have here our ATV assembled, and I don't really go that much to that swamp location. And I was also thinking that there is not many things in the game that I can grind for besides upgrading here these chests. And we all know that in order to upgrade this chest, we will require like these 40 ash planks and blah, blah, blah. And they are really like big bottleneck, at least for me right now. So it is definitely going to be cool to go to that swamp location. Here we go. I've eaten a little bit of food. I'm full on everything. I think I took a lot of stuff. I also brought here my rubber boots, like those ghillie boots, in order to run faster in the swamp location. So I'm totally kind of ready. Let's just up here on top of this ATV, because I mean, ATV update came out. Everybody was hyped for that ATV update, blah, blah, blah. And then there's not that much to do in the swamp location. But in real, I still want to upgrade my chests. So that's what we are going to do today. And after all of this, today we're also gonna go for the raid. So here we go. We are in the swamp location, and we are greeted with this swamp loader. Okay, so I'm gonna deal with the swamp loader as fast as possible. So I'm gonna try to pick less fights, because I do not want to destroy my swamp boots. So for those who see, indeed, when you're equipping these rubber boots, your character does walk a little bit faster. So I'm gonna start picking that up, and I want to see if they still fixed it, or they didn't fix it, or it's not even a bug that when you're using that salmon soup, you're actually gaining one extra tree inside of the swamp location. Something tells me that the buff is gonna be gone, but please no, please no. Okay, so one ash. Yes, so ash buff here, I think, is still lasts. It's not really ash only buff. The buff should work in every other location as well, but for some reason it works only in the swamp location, so I'm happy with it. Here we go. We keep getting one extra ash log, so that's like literally 50% more of wood. That's why we are gonna do this. Wait, I don't need that zooming skill, but what I do need... No, not the sneaking skill, dude. Take the sprinting skill, the auto mode, and this way I'll be able to farm a bit easier. We're gonna split all of that up. I also wish that I could start farming here the sulfur, but again, sulfur is so useless, and I don't think I'll be wasting my time grinding for the sulfur here. If ever one day it's gonna be a bit more useful, then obviously we're gonna start grinding, and swamp location is gonna become even more useful than it is right now. So while my character here is farming, I don't think we're gonna die, right? He has this, yeah, almost full durability M16, so I would also love to finish a couple of tasks to at least reach my level 40. Wait, there was a guy. I just realized that we fought a guy, dude. Stop it, stop it. Okay, let's see what the guy did. Okay, so he's just resting here. Very amazing. So inside of him, we're just gonna get one USB drive. You know what? Come to my pocket. I think it'll be kind of useful one day. So I still have enough hatchets. And continuing the topic about this, I would seriously love to finish all of the tasks, because I didn't even do my daily tasks. And all of my week 2 tasks are not even basically started. But what my idea is that I'll start grinding Last on Earth a bit more on week 3. And for those who, let's say, have limited amount of time, I probably suggest you doing that as well, because on week 2 and on week 3, all of those tasks are still going to remain. I still think you'll be able to find posters on week 3. And I assume that it will be probably smarter to collect all of the posters at once. Let's say if you're not playing the game that often. Because I don't want to do, let's say, now Bunker Alpha, and after that I'll have to grind Bunker Alpha again. So I don't kind want to do it. Okay, so we just split it up my item so that my guy would not chop that pine wood. So this is why I'm not really finishing any of these tasks, because on week 3 I'm pretty sure that all of these other posters are gonna unlock, and I'll be just able to do it all at once. I won't have to do now Bunker Alpha and then Bunker Alpha again, and then again revisit all of the locations just to pick up all the posters. I'm gonna pick up all the posters at once, and I'm gonna get a bunch of points. At least this is just my strategy. Maybe some people are gonna do it differently, and maybe somebody just does Bunker Alpha really frequently, which I really suggest if you still struggle to get weapons in the game. But for me, we have here kind of everything, and that Bunker Alpha is just slowing me down here right now. I have a couple of racks of weapons, and I don't really need more. Some might say that, hey, Sark, you didn't get your pink backpack. Are you grinding for that pink backpack? As I said, that pink backpack is really expensive to get, and in my opinion, like, at least for me, right, I am not that rich enough to get that pink backpack, so I'm probably gonna pass on that. Again, there are gonna be some people who are gonna be richer than me in Last on Earth, and hey, all power to you. Please enjoy your pink backpack. But for me, I will probably prefer to save my weapons for something a bit more useful than a pink backpack. And also, I had another idea that if that backpack wouldn't be pink, but let's say if it was like some sort of neon backpack, I think it would be a lot better. And if that neon would shine in the night or something, I think that would be so awesome. And imagine just how cool your like green, red, or whatever other color would illuminate in the night. That kind of backpack I would probably grind for, and maybe I don't think it would be that expensive to spend like a couple of racks of guns to get that big backpack. But as of right now, it's just a pink backpack. They're probably gonna add more backpacks in the future, and Probably future updates will require even more guns. So right now, spending like my half a year of progress just for that thing is seriously not worth it. And for those who are seriously struggling with weapons, again, I'm not discouraging you from grinding that thing backpack. I think you can make your own decision yourself. So from this guy, we've gotten 2 bags of peat, very nice. I don't think he had anything else that I could probably take besides like that sulfur, which we don't really care. Okay, so I'm gonna take all the corn seeds because with those corn seeds, I'm still gonna be able to grow corn. And I just realized that we still haven't crafted this sculpture. I said that we're gonna be crafting it anytime soon, but we still haven't done it yet. Maybe one day we'll definitely craft that sculpture. Wait, I just realized how that tainter looks like. Dude, look at his mouth. Look at his mouth. I didn't see it ever before. Wait, did they change it? I am pretty sure that tainters never had like those kind of thing. His mouth never looked like that. Dude, is that real? Did they change something or was it always like that? Probably I just never really paid attention, and I usually fought those tainters during the night, but when we fighting them during the day, you can clearly see that they have something like that their mouth looks kind of weird. And again, yes, indeed, that's the first time when I see that kind of stuff. Even though we've already fought so many tainters, but like I said, it's the first time me seeing that. Wait, are we done with this zone? Will I have to go to another one? And I also wanted to go and grind for more of those lead crates, because for those who do not know, in the middle of the swamp location, there is going to be like that lead excavator machine or something, and you could go and get it. But we already have enough lead at the base to craft that sculpture thing. I think I have over 20 lead plates, and at the same time, it's not really that smart for me to go and grind more lead right now, because if there will ever be like some sort of update where I will require like 20 or 30 lead, I think we'll be just able to go and grind like those locations, because there is no limit on how much lead you can bring per day. You can just farm however many of that lead you want. You bring one crate, you bring it back to the base, you then come back here again, and you just keep doing that stuff. So probably that's what we will do if lead will ever become important, because I don't really want to go and waste any more of my weapons, because I am just expecting that in the future probably they're going to add some sort of another update where will require even more guns, because for some reason okay, wait, have you seen this? Yeah, most likely I've already shown you this swamp hut here. Probably most of you have already seen that swamp hut, so whatever. So continuing that topic, developers for some reason do like to add a lot of events now that require many guns. So if season 6 is gonna come out, then obviously it's gonna require a lot of guns. All of the seasons require a bunch of guns. Like just look at the season 5, right? You have to grind for that big backpack that requires like 120 scars if you're gonna just keep grinding the 30th level, which I don't think probably is gonna be the most efficient way, but hey, that's still expensive. It's just seriously super expensive. Everything is expensive in this game right now. Oh, you need guns everywhere, and I think I'm gonna play on a little bit more safer side, and I'm not gonna waste all of my weapons, because still I would assume that majority of players still struggle to get guns. Okay, so on oil, dude, what are you doing here? So did you have anything? Not really, just bunch of dude. That wrench is kind of cool, but I don't think we have enough space to bring that extra wrench with us. And I do see one chest over there, and also yes, this is gonna be the excavator that I spoke about, so we're not gonna be opening it up right now, but I want to clear this zone. Boom, and this is another carry, and just go to sleep. Okay, so this is gonna be the bag, right? Umi, dude, why there are so many survivors in this location? I don't get it. Okay, so Umi, did he drop anything? Okay, so we're gonna take everything that I can. Nope, I cannot take everything. Why on earth is this so... Oh my god. Okay, so no, whoa, almost died. So what I'll do probably is take like that, and I am gonna stack my wood. So we're gonna go back to this guy. We're gonna take this, bandages, and all the carrots that I just ate. Well, that's it. Thank you, Umi, or whatever your name was. And now we're gonna loot this bag, because sometimes you can find here great items. I've gotten here one C4 already when I said that, hey, are we gonna get a C4? So maybe today I'll be lucky enough and we'll get one more C4, which I really doubt. Or maybe we'll be able to find some blueprints, because who knows what kind of items you get here in the swamp location. The swamp location is still not really that common location. A lot of people have unlocked it, so I don't think that everybody really knows what kind of loot you get here. But at the same time, I don't think it has some special loot, any unique loot besides that sulfur and ash planks. So it says that my inventory is full. I don't think this location is gonna have any more ash planks, but there is still one more chest, so we are going to loot it. And inside of this chest, okay, so just 50-50 stuff. I mean, just literally doodle besides that food, because there's nothing really else that we can pick up besides the food. So I think my salmon soup buff is going to disappear really soon when we go here to temporary buffs. Okay, so it's gonna disappear in 4 minutes. So I've been grinding here already already like probably for 16 minutes. And we did get here quite a bit of wood. I think it's better than nothing. And as I said, if every day I'm gonna keep grinding here little bit by little bit of ash planks, I will be able to have at least one rack up to maximum level, because that's all I kind of need. It would be awesome, of course, to have all of your racks at maximum level, but I don't think I'm ever getting that. At least one at maximum level is gonna be super awesome. And also, some of you have left me a comment about how should I fish like that rarer sturgeon fish. So in order to get that rare sturgeon fish, all you have to do is just craft like that rare fish buff or something, and then you have to go to that winter location to fish, so when it's gonna spawn really close to the winter, and then you have to take a grenade to throw it there, and this is how you're gonna get that rare fish. You're getting probably more and rarer amount of fish with grenades than by fishing. So probably that's how you are gonna get it. Again, I don't really know why that sturgeon fish is so rare when it's kind of useless, but hey, we're gonna get it. Okay, so let's take that one bandage, because it totally... Look at that Screaker. Did you see it? Again, he had like those kind of teeth. Really weird ones. Okay, whatever. Let's deal with this swamp loader, and let's start chopping down more chests. I think my buff is gone already. Please tell me no. Yes, my buff is gone. Look at that. We're gonna get barely 2 measle ash planks, ash trees, I mean ash logs. Yeah, this is garbage. Ash trees, ash planks, and ash logs. Like, it took me 50 years just to name the proper item. And luckily, there's a chest, so we're gonna loot it. Please tell me inside we're gonna get like 10 C4s at least. And inside, we're gonna get canned food. Yes, yes. Let's take another bandage. So we're kind of done with this location. I grinded all of the ash trees that I could. We ran out of all of my iron hatchets, and this is the amount of wood I've gotten. Wait, did I get like 200 wood? Yeah, we've gotten 207 pieces of wood. That's not bad. So we are back at the base. Let's start cutting down those ash logs into ash planks. So here go. We already had 3 of them here, and here we had 4. Awesome. So it's gonna take seriously forever now to cut down those ash logs, but probably still better than nothing. Every time I log in the game, we're gonna start putting those ash logs to work, and one day we're gonna completely finish that. So we have 7 ash planks, and how many ash planks I had over here? So we have 16. Still a lot more, but hey, at least we can start growing corn. Just as I said, there is corn in the game already long ago. Most likely already all of you know that, but there are still some people who might have just left Last Day on Earth, or maybe they're just new to the game. So hey, you can grow corn here in the game from the swamp location. So I have a raid prepared outside. I've already done a little bit of research, but before we go anywhere else, a man's do what he's gotta do. Ah, that feels a lot better. So after all of these amazing super 10 out of 10 totally not cringy jokes, we're gonna sit on our chopper and we'll go to the base. So we're gonna be rating this player 8960, and from the research that I've done, I will require only 1 C4. So here we go. We spawned in the base. I'm gonna drive my chopper a little bit closer. Boom, let's get out of here. And just as usual, I have no idea what kind of things we are gonna get here in the base. All I know is that I'll have to use only 1 C4. So we're gonna loot this truck, and for some reason the truck, I get here this animation, so kind of 8 noise, dude. I've done 8 noise. If I knew, I wouldn't have wasted that. But I totally forgot that you're getting 8 noise. Whatever. We're gonna place 1 C4, and I'm gonna exit it as far as I can, because once I died from it anyways, even though I stayed like pretty far away, even though I stayed behind the wall, but we died. Okay, so the dude has an ATV. Okay, so let's deal with this floater bloater and with another floater bloater. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, boom. Nothing interesting inside of the ATV. The dude doesn't even have any ATV transmissions. I don't think that's even funny. Yeah, that's probably whatever. Okay, so there's nothing else on his base besides like those 4 chests. So I think let's start opening them up. Maybe I'll probably even need a pickaxe, because that chest is stuck on an ore. I think that's just amazing. Okay, so we're gonna take 1 hammer and 1 of those batteries. We're gonna take like stack of batteries, because there's nothing else to take from this base, at least right now. So in another chest, we're gonna get a little bit of gasoline, another full durability hammer. Baby, gonna take that. And I think we should take a stack of those miscellaneous items, like stack of light bulbs. I probably could take stack of flashlights here, but who cares? So somehow, some way, we're gonna open up now this trunk, and inside of the trunk, dude, we're gonna... No, don't put it all. Did I just mix in my stuff? I have no idea what I've done. Okay, so we're gonna deal with the wave of zombies really quick. Okay, so let's deal with another dude here, please. Okay, so we dealt with all the zomzoms. Now let's get here the batteries and other items. Or maybe I just sorted it out. That's why we have more stuff now here. I have no idea what I've done with the chest. Well, that seems like kind of 50-50. I don't think there's anything else that I can take. We could take probably this 1 engine part, but is it really that useful? So what I need now is probably some stones. And this guy... Okay, so he has some stones here. You know what? We're seriously gonna craft now a pickaxe on the guy's base. So I'm gonna get rid of this broken level 2 hatchet. We're gonna take like this pickaxe, baby. Boom, we got it. And now let's mine the stone. And my inventory is full, dude. I don't really care about that stone. Please just mine it. Just mine the stone. We're gonna place here my hatchet. and we're gonna start getting a little bit of stones, please. Oh my goodness, the noise that we are getting here is insane. Dude, another wave of zamzams is gonna spawn just for this base. 3 iron ore. I've gotten extra even iron ore. I've gotten 4 iron ores from this base. Yay, that's so awesome. That's all I ever wanted today. I came here to the base with a thought that, wow, we're gonna get iron here. We're gonna mine some iron. That's awesome. Okay, so let's open that up. Gonna get a little bit of turkey. We're gonna take this, a red ticket most likely. And I assume that's pretty much it. I don't even need to fight this wave of zombies. Do not want to waste my precious silenced Glocks. So this base gets Cairek's approval. Not that bad, not that bad. Didn't really fill up my inventory, but does it really get Cairek's approval? I started giving Cairek's approval for every base out there. I mean, it's kind of doo-doo, but at the same time, who cares, am I right? But all jokes aside, it was only 1 C4 and I've gotten a stack of raw turkey, and that to get stack of raw turkey would take you probably a couple of good hours, or yeah, probably good hours to get this amount of turkey. So in my opinion, it's a win-win, not that bad. And now guys, we are gonna talk about something really interesting, about something the developers have shared with us recently, and here we go. This is what I'm gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the sewers. So developers have shared this particular screenshot a couple of years ago, and yes, I did not mispronounce that. Yes, I did not missay it. Couple of years ago. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to find this particular screenshot and the date on when they posted it, but I don't think they've actually ever posted it in such a good quality, because here you can zoom in and see those floater bloaters properly, but we could never see that stuff before. Before, it was like only a small resolution screenshot, I mean a picture, and this is what they had to say about this. In today's under development section, we've got the location only veterans of the game would recall. Is anybody of you there? We once mentioned and showed the concept of sewerage system, but due to high priority task, its development was postponed. Recently, we've decided to get back to it and realize the idea, and this is what they had to say on top of all of that. At the moment, work on the sewerage system is nearing completion, and you will be able to get down there with one of the next updates. So that's really nice to hear, because usually whenever they're showing some of those screenshots, they're never saying that, hey, it's almost done or something. They're just saying that, hey, it's under development or something. And we never even know if it's gonna come out. Sometimes they're just showing like some concept arts or whatever. But now, as they said, this sewerage system is gonna be coming in the next updates, in the next few updates. Who knows when it's gonna come out, but it should be pretty soon. So again, my take on it is that most likely this is going to be somewhat of a dungeon. I think it's going to be kind of fun. And also to that screenshot, they have shared like this kind of sketch thingy. And from this sketch stuff, we can definitely see that it looks more of a dungeon, because it still has same kind of walls, same kind of like ladder that we can exit this place. So maybe there are even going to be like 2 floors of the sewerage, but I totally doubt that. In any case, however cool this location is going to be, I am hoping that it is going to have some unique and good loot, because developers themselves have mentioned many times already there is no point of adding a new location that's not going to have unique loot. So they've added like those dungeons in the game, but they didn't add any unique loot that we could get only in the dungeons. So that's why Bunker Alpha is still the best location, because you can get guns, and you can rarely get any good guns in other locations. Same reason why police department is still important, because you cannot get any gun blueprints besides the police department, and that's why farm is important, because that's the only place where you can get your melee blueprints. And in my opinion, every other location or thingy should have some sort of kind of unique loot, because now dungeons are kind of obsolete. I don't think a lot of people are going to the dungeons. So all I'm just saying and hoping for the sewerage, that sewers here are gonna have insane loot, or at least like pretty okay, semi-okay loot that would be worthwhile to go and hunt and search for those sewers. But at the same time, we still have to wait and see how those sewers are gonna look like. Maybe they're gonna be completely different than dungeons. It was just my opinion. And I also think that it would be pretty interesting to mention this screenshot with the flamethrower, because in that sewerage system thingy, we can see a guy with the flamethrower, and I've made that video on it already, but let's quickly mention and let's quickly talk about that flamethrower. So again, long ago, developers have shared a picture of the flamethrower, of the guy holding the flamethrower, blah blah blah. And before, in the Google Play Store, you could see this image that you can actually craft that jet flamethrower. You could get like chainsaw and minigun, you could craft all of these weapons, but that thing was never in the game. And then this picture was removed from the Play Store like really long ago. And I am pretty certain that in one of the Q&As or something, developers have answered that Flamethrower is not going to be coming to the game because flamethrowers and flames and whatever blah blah cause devices to lag, and they would add like a chainsaw to the game instead of the flamethrower. But who knows, maybe developers have changed their idea and we are actually going to get a flamethrower in those sewers thingies or whatever. But I kind of doubt. I think the closest thing that we can get to the flamethrower is going to be a chainsaw, which is still probably better than nothing. So I highly suggest you checking out my 7 Days to Die Let's Play, or click here on the second card and you'll go to my Mist Survival Let's Play, or hop over to my channel, go to playlist, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely be sure to drop that subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. And consider following me on Instagram or Twitter at HappyCairek. Yep.